After changing the saw blade, we need to press the return to original. Every time when you like moving the machine or something hit the machine moves. So every time, even when you working in the next day, you just to return it to original. So in this way, the machine will go back to the correctly size, the position. Okay, now we start to go to the sawing blade. This page. Here, the first blue one. This is for the saw blade learning speed. For cutting the MDF or wood, it will need to use the high speed, like the 4,800 the speed, learning speed to cutting the hardwood or MDF. But if you need to cutting the TS molding, this switch is very soft one, so we need to adjust this cutting speed to a little slow, like the 2,800 speed to cutting that. Because for the plastic, it's very soft, and the plastic, when you use the high speed to cutting it, the plastic will burn, will damage. But for the hardwood, now we cutting text is for the MDF, so we make it back 4,800 cutting speed. And in the second the cutting speed, this is for the cutting board moving, the saw blade moving left and right. When we cutting the MDF or hardwood, we need to less speed, like the 35. Even you cutting like the very hardwood, so we need like the 25 or even the 15. So in this way, it can keep the saw blade more durable and the machine more durable. And if, for example, if you want to cut the PS molding is very soft, so it will need you to use the very high speed, like the 80% to cutting. Then that way, the saw blade will moving very fast. So the low speed cutting speed, saw blade cutting speed, and the moving speed very low. So in that time, cutting the plastic molding will be very well. Now we cutting the MDF, so we make it slowly, like 3-5, like this. Okay, now for this is the third one is for the amount, your output. If you want only cutting the 100 times, or you want to cutting the 200 times, it will mention you, give you a tip. After the 200, then it will stop to work. This for the output. Okay, now we go to the working page. Working page is the sawing table. Same, make it 3 seconds. I go back. See, it cannot open. So we just press it 3 seconds. Then we can go to the sawing page. Sawing page, here in this, first of all, we need to write your molding size here, molding length. Some customer, it has 3.5 meter. So we just to make the 3,500 millimeter. This is the length. And after we write the size in here. So in this place, we can find the rest one, which still keep in the back side. Now this molding is 2.44 meters. So we make the 2,440, make that. Okay, this is the total length. You need to write the length first. And then we go to the cutting position. Z1 position, Z2 position is for this. For the cutting, the saw blade, the teeth is for that. Regularly, this no need to change. When the machine in our workshop, we are already adjusted for you. This no need to do that. It's only need to change in that condition. One condition is that after you change the saw blade, so you need to make the cutting text first. If you cutting text, if you make the cutting text, you'll find it still connecting with each other. So you need to adjust a little to make it more deep. And also the second condition is that you milling the table again. Milling the table again means here not high as before. So in that way, you also need to adjust the J1 and the J2, the position, to make it deeply. This is that. Milling the table, or you change the MDF table on here. You also need to adjust the dips on the J1 and the J2. Okay, we go to here. J1 and J2 to adjust the dips. For example, you're milling the table for the 0.1 millimeter. So this now is the 75.85. Then you need to 75.95 plus the 1 to on there. How much lost distance? Then you need to add it inside. Now we go to the flush. This one. This the size is for the cutting size is for this. The first one here is flat size. We cutting from here. The first cut to make the first angle. Regularly we light it like the 8 like this, 8 millimeter in the first one. And now we go to the left side like the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 like this. We write the size to here. And also when you cutting, first cutting, you need to use a ruler to check the size. If you find the size less, then you can write here. For example, I found the size is less 1.8 millimeter. So I just write the 1.8 here. Remember this here must to write all 1.8 in here, which you cutting. Okay, this if we cutting the like 20, 25, this size, you'll find here that only less 12.2 millimeter. Now we go to the first page. Then we start to cutting. After adding the assistance, regularly you will put the two pieces. One piece is left side, one piece is here, to make the cutting text. Make the cutting text. First you need to check if the saw blade tips enough or not. If enough, then it can take off blade. Then in that way it's okay, no problem. And if still connecting, then we need to make the J1 and the J2, the saw blade, more deeply. This is that. Now we start to make that to cutting on that. White button to cutting. And also if you're loading the moldings in that side, you also can make here the white buttons. Now and then to start for cutting. And all the angles now below to the cutting point, the dust point. Of course, when you cutting, you need to connecting with the dust cleaning section. That's true. The top two and left two. And also the dust cleaning left side to make that clean. Now this TS-J39L PQJ automatic cutting machine to cutting. After cutting all, then the saw blade will go back. So attention, the saw blade will adjust the speed, adjust the speed. When you want to do the speed, they need to adjust that because only has equal for that, for the ball. So in that way, use the stable ball and use it for more long time. And also, the update more for this machine. Before, we use the aluminum V-car floor in the left side. But for now, we only use the MDF board to like the molding saw in the left side. In that way, no need to adjust the board. Like now, people not put 4 of the molding. You put 4 of the molding, then there will be no problem. You put the molding, all the molding is on table. Here. 4 loading of the table. Here we have 1 plate, 2 plates the molding. So in that way, it will be very standard size. And here we are not move. 好，这里，来拍这个下料。After cutting all, please will go back. And then saw will open. So put the corner. Okay, we will open. Like this. Here you need to put 1 box on here. Then the corners, the waste corners will to pour here. This is that. And also advantage is for this side. Now we use the MDF stop. In that way, no need to attention on here to worried about that damage to hit the saw blade or other things. This when you cut in many different sand here, damage. So you only need to change a new one. To just cutting a new one, the 12 millimeter the thickness the MDF board, and then to locate it here. And even you cut it longer, you can put more in the back side. The table is 3.5 meters, you can cut it more. And the 4 leads, after cutting leads, people can use the one MDF, the board to collecting it. Collecting to make the all sides go to the college. Then we go to the TS-J50. This is the frame robot like that. This is the TS-J39L, the PQJ automatic cutting machine for this. And can cut in all many pieces in one time. Okay, thank you.